Hello everyone, Indie Brick Productions here with another 2021 set. This is going to be the LEGO Star Wars set 75295, the Millennium Falcon Microfighter, which, as I said, released in 2021. It has this nice Han Solo minifigure as well as the Series 8 Microfighter build, and all that was for 101 pieces, which is going to cost you $10 in the US. So, let's take a look at this guy. Quick thing I wanted to mention before I reviewed the minifigure is on the back of the box here, you actually see pictures for the 75298 Tauntaun versus AT-AT's Microfighter. So I just thought that would be interesting for you guys to see. Taking a look at our Han Solo minifigure, I do think that he is a great Episode 4 Han Solo minifigure. And I'm pretty sure he only comes in a lot of the retired sets or the expensive Mos Eisley Cantina set, so it is nice to get him in a cheap $10 set. He has this nice little blue jeans type look with a little belt around his waist right there. Then you can see that he has his nice tan under little shirt and then his black vest, which is very iconic to the Episode 4 Han Solo. Then you can see the updated hairpiece that LEGO has been using for Han Solo, which looks way more accurate. Then you can see that he has his normal face, kind of slightly frowning right there. And then if we flip to the back, you can see the exaggerated expression of him smiling. And then really the only other thing is that he has a small blaster, which fits perfectly in his hand. So overall, a pretty great minifigure to get in a cheap set. Taking a look at the actual build of the set, you can see that we have these nice little studs, some trans studs, which give these nice little detail for the lights up in the front. Then you could see all the little greebling and the cracks and crevices of the Millennium Falcon, which just adds to the level of detail. And then you can see this nice large slope to add some more curving and shaping to the Millennium Falcon to make it look more accurate. Then you can also see right here the docking port, which actually is connected in a very interesting way. I call them Infinity Stone stands because that's what my brother kind of uses them for. But it's kind of connected into one of those with a jumper plate, and it just looks really, really cool. Then, if we move on to the back now, you actually have the very awesome looking hyperdrive, and these little guys clip in kind of to these pieces right here, and they can kind of just swing open. And you can just see some filler brick down there, and it looks really, really good. Then if we move on to this side right here, which is the little cockpit, you can see the nice little printed piece right there, which actually looks really good, and a nice little black seat for Han to sit on. And he sits on there very, very nice, and you can see that he fits very good. So on the top here, we also have a little radar dish, as well as some of the little fins on the back of the Falcon, and then some little stud shooters, which they work as usual, like so. So overall, it's a pretty good little set. Let's take a look at my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on the LEGO Star Wars set 75295, the Millennium Falcon Microfighter, is that it's a pretty good set. I would say that it is the best out of the other two Microfighters that have been released of the Millennium Falcon. So if you don't have the other Millennium Falcons, I'd say definitely get this one because it is a great build in my opinion. But other than that, the only other draw to the set is the Han Solo minifigure. He's the updated one with the updated hairpiece. And I just think it looks really, really nice, and I think it's a pretty solid Microfighter. It is, in my opinion, a little bit overused, but I think that it's nice for people who can't afford like the larger Mos Eisley Cantina set to be able to get a cool looking Episode 4 Han Solo minifigure. So that's really going to do it for me today. If you guys did go on to like the video, please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. We've just been really fastly growing on the channel recently, and I just can't thank you guys enough. We just hit 105 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I'm definitely going to be doing a video about that, but that's really going to do it for me today. Indie Brick Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.